today's video, I'm going to do a get the fuck out of your own way reading. Okay, it's been a minute. I felt so inspired to do this morning. I've got my oracle cards, and I was like, what do people need to know right now? And I was like, get the fuck out of your way. I'm gonna do a reading to help you get the fuck out of your way. Now, here's the deal with oracle readings, as with anything, but these specifically, is that the messaging might not be for everyone. So take what you love, leave the rest. You'll know if it resonates for you or not, based on whether or not you think you need to get the fuck out of your way. Get the fuck out of your way. I don't know why this messaging is coming through so loudly. Get the fuck out of your way. Stop. 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 Just stop. Put it down. Blow it up. And stop thinking like that. Not funny. I don't know who I'm talking to, but the way 5D works, the way energy works is like I could be talking to 50 people right now one-on-one like that. It's like, but I felt that energy move right through to whoever needed it. Okay. What the fuck is up, my friends? I clearly don't want to be monetized by YouTube today. I made a clear decision. I was like, I'm going to say fuck a bunch of times and YouTube's not going to monetize me today. It's fine. Get the fuck out of your way. That might be the message. So, I mean, the first message coming through is like, stop people pleasing. Enough. Like, I had something I wanted to say. I got on stream and I'm going to be saying it through this reading. And in exchange for saying fuck a little too many times, and first off in the title, I will not get monetized by YouTube, meaning like whatever governing bodies are not approving of me. So whatever governing bodies, whether it's your family, your friends, I'm hearing family unit and bigger friendship groups, like communities, like if you approach them in a certain way and they don't have the time or space to love you in your shadow, like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't know. Well, at some point I'll go into this a little bit deeper, but if the shadow can't be loved, like what the fuck are we doing? The shadow needs love as much as every other part. The shadow is just as valuable as the light parts of ourselves. Most of us will hide the shadow and it comes up in very like covert negative ways. And if it's not coming out externally towards other people, hurting others, it's coming out as an internal self-harm where we just like don't get the fuck out of our way. Get out of your way, let good things happen. Okay. For all of you with the really inappropriate comments, go fuck yourself. It's been a minute since I've said anything like that. That feels good. Oh gosh. All right. Next time we'll turn the comments off. Okay, those of you that are ready to get out of your way and become enlightened, Source Code Framework is open. It is my monthly membership. We're going to be running it through the end of the year. I have a series in there called How Enlightenment Works, and we're going into video 4 soon, and video 5 is a fucking killer video as well, where I teach about the mechanics of your own energy, the universe, and how the soul works, and how to ascend in a very modern way, filling the gap and the dots in your consciousness, in your mind, to understand enlightenment, not from the place of like, thinking, you know, I always take it from this position, like thinking that you need to go on a mountaintop and like pray all day and release all worldly possessions in order to become enlightened. You don't. It is a way. I do it in a modern way, which is done through helping you connect the mental framework of the mind, psycho-spiritually and psychosomatically. Through words that I say, because the words carry energy and because I do my energy work. All right, the link's in the description below. I got some really rad pay in full bonuses. I'm also thinking about a bonus that I might add for those of you that just enroll in general. So I'll get back to you on that. But anyway, I have to keep looking over at my whiteboard to see like the get the fuck out of your way reading. How fun is that? Some of you need to just like have more fun. Like if your life could be fun and you can make money having fun, what would you do? What would you do? People are so limited in their minds. They just think they have to stay in the ticking boxes of the matrix and do things a certain way. And the more and more and more I open my eyes and like look on YouTube at what people are doing to make money, the more I'm just like, why does anyone complain? There are millions of potential realities where you can do what you want to do and enjoy your fucking life. So like, if you're not enjoying it, it's a you problem. Oh my God, I said it. Welcome, friends. Those of you that don't know me, I'm fresh as fuck. Get over it. I will not be put in a cage. Okay. Spirit, what does our fun, vibey community here, the ones that will resonate with this message, the core group that is in core alignment with the core soul frequency that I'm carrying in this moment, most need to know right now about getting the fuck out of their way and embracing their absolute best life, their highest potential in the now moment, not putting it off a fucking moment longer. May you step into this portal today, open up your energy and claim your right for your destiny, your success, your money, your fame. Get the fuck out of your way, my guys. Blessed day. Okay. I'm gonna pull some more actually, hold on. Intuition came up upside down. I don't usually read upside down cards, but you're denying your intuition. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. You're refusing to do it. Do any of you guys know that the Joseph Campbell hero's journey, right? There's a refusal of the call. Whoever this message is for, and I know there are many of you are quite literally refusing your call. Like just open-handedly, like looking at God's spirit who's like, I have the best of the best for you, but you have to go down this like unknown, unspoken road. And you're not gonna be able to see in the dark. You have to see through the eyes of the heart, because that's how intuition works. When you're walking through the dark, when you're walking through the shadow, when you're in your fucking way, you can only see through the heart. You can't even see through your third eye. You can only see through the heart. The heart sees through darkness. The third eye doesn't. It can try, but when it's dark, the third eye requires light to activate. However, in the dark ascension caves of the heart, of the shadow of the heart, there's only one way to see, and it's in the dark. And you have your sonic radar, and it's in your heart. The heart carries a different set of frequencies of ascension codes than the third eye. We work both of them actively, and I'm being told to tell you, I think in the last video, I go into the darkness of the heart. It has to do with the shadow of the heart, the shadows of codependency. So what's getting in your way are other people's projections on how you should feel about your life purpose and your life calling. Now, I'm going to give you a little TLDR for me, because I know a lot of you just like following off of my, my own experience, is that I don't think anyone backed me in my life purpose. And I'm telling you this for a reason. This isn't a pity party, me. I don't give a fuck, dude. It's more to tell you, like, so many of you, all of you, are looking for external validation to know that you belong here. I've had these psychic gifts since I was a kid. No one accepted them from me. I was shamed for them growing up. Oh, that's like you're being like your grandmother. She's weird. You're weird. Those are gifts. And they would fucking stifle them out of me. Like, you guys, no one's going to agree with you. No one knows your life purpose but you, and nobody's going to accept that. At some point, when you accept yourself so much and you just fucking step out, then people reflect that to you. So of course, I have a community here on YouTube. I have people that pay me. Like, I enjoy what I do, and there are other people that enjoy what I do and back my life purpose, but it's not because they validate me. It's because I validate me. Some of you, I mean, not just some of you, get the fuck out of your way. Stop. And you know, so many of you are looking up to me in a position where you're like, oh my gosh, Stormie does this sort of work. I wish I could do this version for me, or maybe, you know, something similar, or what have you, or coaching, or readings, or divining, or just anything, entrepreneurship. And it's like, you guys, not only was this not easy for me, I was forced into it by spirit, and thank God I just fucking listened. I was doing my reading work and stuff, and the Akashic records like 5 or 6 years ago gave me an ultimatum. That is why I'm in this career. Not because I sauntered my way in and was like, oh my God, it's so fun. Let me do readings full time. I was terrified. I had a career in marketing. My family conditioned me for business. I was absolutely shunned for spiritual abilities. Absolutely, completely. I was totally fucking terrified to take off my business and marketing mask, which is a mask I have, and to sit back into the authenticity of the softness of myself and just be like, I can see and read everything. And that freaks a lot of people out. Like, no one's gonna fucking accept you. Get over it. They accept you once you accept yourself. The getting out of your way part is realizing that if you refuse the call, you just refuse the call. The call's not gonna get any easier. There are different calls throughout our lives. The call to my life purpose was so loud that Spirit gave me an ultimatum and said, we will put you through hell if you do not step on this path. Which is ironic because I feel like this path has been a version of hell for me. I don't know that. I mean, I would never go back and do a different version of hell. I mean, you're gonna find your hell no matter what, because the hell is in the mind. The hell is how you perceive yourself. Okay, but anyway, let me, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee and then I'm gonna pull an oracle card and an animal card, and then I'll give you more to read here. The rebirth is upside down too. Oh shit. Snap. Death portal, my friends. My guides are telling me to say this. I walked through the last bardo last night. If you guys know the Tibetan Book of the Dead, I mean, I haven't finished reading it, but I've been walking through death portals for the last 6 weeks. Not intentionally and not out of desire. My guides have forced me to do it. I've been through a Judgment Day process. Which I will probably explain in source code in a little more depth as I get outside of it over the coming months. Like, what is it to go through cosmic judgment and judgment of your human identity, and then to rebirth from that place, which typically most people only access that at their deathbed. Some people access that when they go into comas or before they walk back into their bodies with like near-death experiences. Some people do it in a more cosmic way because I'm so cosmically led. It was just me walking through death portals over and over and over and over and over again, like while I'm sleeping, and it was terrifying. And as I'm reading the book, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, it's like pretty much spitting image what the portals are. They're called bardos. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you gotta let it die, okay? I'm not gonna tell you what the it is, but stop refusing your path. It's never going to be popular. Your path is not going to be popular. It's fucking impossible. It is your path, not someone else's path. And again, like I was saying, because I know I have so many people that adore what I do, you'd think I had some level of support? No. Did I have any support? No. The only support that I received, including on my YouTube, including my clients, including my career, was the support that was created based on my internal acceptance of who I am and that there's just no other way to go. It's either death or life. Choose life. All right. Thank you for that cash flow. And don't be disrespectful like that again. You know what I'm saying? Keep it clean, please. Okay. What does my audience most need to know right now relevant to this video? You need to tap into your visionary abilities and let go of the idea that the mystic is something to be avoided or something negative. Only you are given access to the codes of your own awareness. Only you are given access to what you need to step through the portal, close out death, and step into your life purpose. No one can tell you what that is. No one. Not even me. No one. Only you know what that is. Because the truth is, your life purpose is guarded by you. It is guarded by your internal mind. It is guarded by your ability to see and perceive clearly who you are, what you want, and to be able to channel your own spirit and your own primal instinct into this world and go create it. To do so, you have to walk through the death portals. You have to say goodbye to a certain frame of reference in your life. You have to say goodbye, generally speaking, to certain characters, friendships. Not everyone will do what I've done in my life. Like, I had to release everyone. Some of you just need to release a few people. It depends on your life purpose. It depends on your karmic lineage. Okay? Let it go. Release it. As someone on the other side of this ascension journey, looking back, I would tell you, like, there's no point in clinging. Like, there's no point. All you're doing by clinging to what has been, or clinging to the ideas of validation from others, or clinging to the fear that you might not succeed, on what you know is your life purpose, all you're doing is creating agony. You're creating agony, you're creating struggle, you're creating hooks to keep you stuck. There's no fucking point. I don't even know why I feel like I have to say this, but it's like, oh my gosh, hold on, I'm getting distracted. How do we remove the comments entirely? That's what needs to fucking happen. Oh man, I literally just got distracted out. So, I say this a lot in my streams, you guys. Watch how I channel in addition to what I say, because my channels always embed the message. So I just got distracted by nonsense comments that literally took me out of the channel. That's what you're doing when you act in avoidance. You're just like giving trolls in your life, and some of them are related to energy, and that's the whole point. They thrive off of your energy. No, but I'm gonna be real honest. This world does not want you to succeed. And that's not from the place of like I don't know, from being like any level of negative. There are just core realities. And I realize that other people don't realize it. They think that you can still step into your life purpose and you can carry everyone with you, or like when you're in your life purpose, you'll be validated. Like, no, sorry. I mean, I could, whatever. You got to take your leaps. You just got to do it. And the vision is given to you. The vision's not given to anyone but you. Get the fuck out of your way. Tap into your light, tap into your vision. Only you know what it is. And I've had to take these leaps a lot of times in my life, and I was not supported on any of them. Meaning, if you don't have the support, just get over it. That this is the journey. If you have support, wonderful. Maybe some of you will. I didn't. And I don't regret it. I don't care. Like, I hear from a lot of people that do big life purpose work. Like when you listen to large public figures, celebrities, stuff like that, it's a lot of them had no support. A lot of them, the self-made ones, just fucking made the way. And we're like, I don't know, I'm just gonna fucking trust myself. Like, just do it. Just do it. And it's not a one-time thing. It's over and over and over and over and over and over again. You keep just stepping up and doing it. What I have found throughout my life is that I hear people be like, oh yeah, I chased my dreams that one time and it didn't work out. So I gave up and went back to living a shitty existence where I hate I remember this one guy that I worked with over a decade ago. And like, he was chasing his dream, which was to create this coffee brand. And I built out the brand for him when I was much younger. And then like, he didn't have the marketing chops to get it off the ground. And he just like went back to his shitty life. And he was like, I don't like my wife. I don't like my kids. Like there was a total just like complacency in his life because he couldn't chase his own dreams. And I just remember like that created a stamp in my mind, like an impression where I was like, and I was very young. I was probably like 22, 23. I was like, oh, this is what happens when someone chases their dreams and then gives up. And it was silly because I saw a ton of potential in the brand, but I was like, but I don't have co-ownership, so I'm not going to like market the shit out of it, It would be no benefit for me. It wasn't my purpose at that point in my life to do that. Also, some of you need to hear that. That's so funny because that message was coming through to me yesterday, so clearly you need it. If you don't have co-ownership in someone else's dream that's being built, if you don't own a piece of it, literally, if you are not on the fucking bank accounts, if you are not contracted to receive something in exchange for your effort, like, get out. Don't do it. We live in a world where I learned this stuff so easy and so early in my life in business. Like, if you don't have co-ownership, like, what are you doing? Don't work for free. People love to do that with startups. With startups, they're like, I'll give you like this much of our company. And it's like, but you're never going to fucking go public. Like no, it's like look out for the tricks. Okay. Look out for the tricks, you guys. Your third eyes are, I'm not going to say they're closed, but they're not there's a lot of psychic interference collectively at the third eye level. I'm not even trusting it. I don't trust any of it. I'm walking through with my heart in the dark, and I'm fine with that. But if you trust, it's not if you trust your third eye. Can you get, hold on, we need clarity. We need clarity. Yes. Give me clarity. No, that's too many, Spirit. Fucking jokesters up there. Give me clarity, specifically on that third eye card. It's not that it's closed. Oh, it's not that your third eye is closed. It's that you're in the middle of a transformation. So the butterfly goes into a cocoon period, and in the cocoon period, it can't see. And I went through this spiritually a week or two ago. There was this film around my third eye that I had to clear, and that film was a cocoon. I literally couldn't see out of my third eye. When you're in the middle of your transformation, when you're in the middle of accepting actually what you are, and stepping out onto your life purpose and not looking so sexy about it. We're going to talk about this Badger card that came right behind it. There's a film over your third eye because you can't see because you're in the middle of your transformation, but your heart knows and your heart can see, but the heart doesn't see in the light, it sees in the dark, okay? So you have to be able to trust your heart as you move through the darkness. The Joseph Campbell hero's journey is like, there's a point where there's a call, and the hero always refuses the call a certain amount of times. And at some point, you just have to fucking accept the call, and then you move forward, and then you're going to be met with threshold guardians. And they're not always pleasant, by the way. The last set of, well, I've had a couple sets recently, but the last set of threshold guardians that were humans, like, they usually are humans and then spirit guides as well. My threshold guardian in the last cycle I just went through, like, ushered me through and then tossed me away immediately. And I was just like, dear God, like, you were supposed to take me through the threshold. And they're like, they did. He kind of tripped you in. Like, I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to give you details. Get ready for a breakthrough. Okay, my point with the Badger. So the Badger is perseverance, and it says, dig in and see it through to completion. Oh, perfect. Okay, step on your path. Get out of your way. Do it. Just do it. It's perseverance. Step through, dig in, and see it through to completion. Nobody's going to approve of you. When you're in the middle of your process and you're stepping out onto your life purpose or life journey or the next stage of your life purpose or life journey, no one will be there to cheer you on. You have to be there for yourself. You have to dig in and start to see it through to completion. And then people will start to notice what you're doing and cheer you on as they see it. But they can't see it because they are not you. They aren't you. Stop looking for it. Okay. You're meant to work through the fears. So, this is the overcoming fear card, but for me, and I don't usually read them when they come out in weird positions. I usually just read them straight, but I'm being told to read them as they came out. So overcoming fear came out sideways. Like, you're in the middle of the process of just kind of working through, like, you don't need to overcome the fears. You just need to see through the eyes of the heart and work through personal perseverance and just fucking do the damn thing. Like, enough self-blocking. Enough trying to say, oh, it needs to look a certain way in order for me to actually do this work, in order for me to actually make this move, this career jump, this actual physical move, this relationship adjustment, like this conversation with a family member that's been pissing me off. That's coming through for one of you. Like, just fucking do it. Do you like my cheerleader self? Enough already. Just do it. Now you know how I talk to my friends. Should I do that? Just fucking do it. Like, stop asking me. Like, this time could be spent with you, like, launching the fucking thing. You launching the channel. You launching the business. Like, instead of calling me and asking me if you should do it, call me and say, this is what I'm doing. Do you have any like insight on extra tools so I don't fail? Like, that would be the better question. I feel like so many people energetically, I'm hearing this across the collective here, is that people are like, oh, should I do it? And it's like, you're asking the wrong question. You're going to fail the second you get through the threshold because you're not asking the right questions. just do it. Just persevere. Just fucking get out of your way. Just do it. And anticipate the next question, which is, okay, I'm going to do it. So how do I do it without failing? How do I launch? How do I step into my authentic self and meet other people's needs simultaneously? A lot of you don't know how to do that. I have a long time as an entrepreneur. I forget that sometimes, that I know how to adjust. I know how to be authentic and meet other people's needs simultaneously. That's a skill set, and that's something a lot of you need. You need to learn that I don't think this way. This is the way the channel's coming through, because I do this automatically. You need to think of yourself in two polarities. You need to think of you being authentic and simultaneously you being able to perceive other people's needs through your heart and allow them to match. Not through validation, but through, I'll call it a psychic ability, but it's almost like a mental skill set that develops where it's like an automatic intuition that happens repetitively through perseverance when you continually step out in your core authenticity and you perceive an audience that has a problem or an opportunity in front of you. These are entrepreneurship skills. And the sheer nature of you being who you are, them being who they are, and you connecting starts to automatically create solutions that you can read from your heart to know how to relate to the audience. It's actually more of a heart process, but it's done mentally. It can't really be pre-planned. You have to step into alignment between your authenticity and an audience. Choose the audience. And then it starts to link together. Those of you that have been following me for a while, my audience is more of an expert audience. I step in sync with you guys to know what the need is. But if I tried to pre-plan it, I'd be speaking to the wrong audience. It's like, who do you want to work with? Who do you want to be in sync with? What's the most fun for you? That's part of the authenticity. Then create them as an avatar in your mind, in your heart. For me, it's just psychic, but like, you can even write this out. My favorite audience is this. And then who am I at my core, which is like my favorite parts of myself are this. And then allow them to relate and align. And that creates naturally the flow of your content, the flow of your ideas of service, the services you outline as a business. Clearly you guys are going into business because that's the way this is working. It's way through. A lot of y'all need to start some businesses. It's never been easier. When I started business, like when I was young, like it was fucking hard, dude. And I had like mentors in their 70s that were like Fortune 10 execs, and they would walk me through things. Like I was so resourceful. I was like, let me figure it out. Anyway, okay. I do have a link somewhere down in the description below, probably with my freebie offers, on if you want to be on the pre-launch list for whenever I do decide to like launch this, my oracle cards. But these are the prayer cards. I haven't brought them out in a minute. So I pray for peace of mind. So this tells me that you guys are in a level of like conflict, internal conflict, because you're like looking for a sign that people might like this version of you. And it's like, get out of the way. The sign is you. Okay. And I literally, I pray for divine intervention. Get out of the way. The sign is you. People don't approve of me before I launch things. I just do it because it's me. And because I'm entrepreneurial, I also, I understand the back and forth with audience, which I do naturally. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but clearly you guys need to hear that. I pray to receive, get out of your way, just let it the fuck in. And I pray for perfect time and perfect timing. Sometimes there's a ramp up, like start now. And when it's ripe, it will come into fruition. Some of you are preparing for moves that you need to make in 2 years. And you can't make that move successfully in 2 years on that timeline for that ripe opportunity to go viral or what have you, or get on the TV show or get the part or whatever. If you don't start today, and a lot of you, most of you, this is just very human behavior, are just sitting back going, well, unless it's obvious and I have the opportunity right now, I'm not going to do it. And it's like, that opportunity is built off of the next 2 years of effort. Shut the fuck up and start moving. Like, I hope to be this figure of awareness for you guys. That's just like, stop over romanticizing life purpose. It is moving your feet. It is being in action, and it is trusting the day-to-day perseverance that you're in a constant transformation process. All right. All right, Spirit. One last card. One last card. Good luck. Aren't my spirit guides hilarious? I love them. Good luck. Take the good luck. Take the good vibes. And also, like, good luck. Like, that's kind of what it takes. Like, good luck. Like, it's not guaranteed. You have to embrace it every moment. What's guaranteed is your ability to move through the eyes of the heart and, like, do your process. You guarantee your own process. Stop looking for one event to make it worth it. Or, like, justifying that, like, I'll only do it, Spirit, if you do this thing for me. It's like, enough. You're either this sort of person or you're not. You're either your best company or you're not. You either love yourself and love to be around yourself, or you suck, and that's what you think about yourself. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. 11:11 on my timer, PST time. Like, just, like, accept your truth. All right? Like, enough. You know what they're telling me? They're like, you guys are leveraging Spirit. Like, I will only do my life purpose if it looks like this perfectly. And if it does this, and I'm not going to invest in the life of my dreams unless you make it really obvious. And Spirit's like, what? You think Spirit gives a fuck? Spirit's like, good luck. We are not invested if you are not invested. Invest. You're a stock. You want dividends? You want fucking dividends? Like, you better start working it, baby. Spirit's not just gonna give you dividends. Spirit's not just gonna make your stock grow. You make your stock grow. You are your best investment. Are you investing? Are you investing in you? I think of myself like a stock. I've always done that. Like, I'm my best investment, and I look for dividends from myself, and I look for compounding interest from myself. I don't know if anyone else thinks like that, but that's the way that I think. So anyway, good luck, fly free. Maybe go look up ladybugs. I don't know their symbolism more than luck, so that's what I got for you guys. If you enjoyed this message and you want to learn how to become enlightened in the modern way, and the ways that I do, with our polite, fun call-outs and our really just fun, vibey energy, check out the source code. It's my monthly membership. We have, gosh, I'm posting almost daily now at this point. I have curated posts. I have written posts, like educational posts. We have entire educational masterclass series in this program specifically that you get access to. And one of them is the How Enlightenment Works. I also have a deep dive on the 5D fairy realm that we've been going into. There are many, many, many meditations. Many meditations. That's how I help you heal. It's how I facilitate your own cocooning process, because I'm not one of those practitioners that comes in and pushes all the buttons and heals you. I don't like that. I don't like when people do it to me. I think that healing is really sustainable. Our enlightenment is sustainable when we do it ourselves. And what that means is you just need a guide. You need a map. And I've done this in so many different ways that have many, many, many maps that work for many, 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 many people. So that's what I give to you. There are lots of videos in there, masterclass videos. There's a chat feed. If you have any questions, you can ask me any questions. I'm going to be doing readings throughout our time together, group readings as well. That's what I got for you there. There are amazing pay in full bonuses as well. Feel free to check out the landing page. That's what I got for you guys. Please join. I would love to see you on the other side with me. We're going to be doing this through the end of the year. There's a month-to-month option. There are payment options to commit for the full time investment. And then there are pay in full bonuses. If you do decide to pay in full, my bonuses are, I'll give you access complimentary to my Break the Mold program, which is kind of actually this reading on high for 12 weeks. It's like, I teach you how to get the fuck out of your way. Break the mold that made you, and actually step into and unlock your highest activations of your life purpose. That's a 12-week program. I'll give you access to that if you pay in full. Otherwise, you can check that out independently. And until May 5th, if you pay in full, I will also add on a one-to-one 90-minute reading with me intuitively to help you access and understand what your life purpose is, and move through that. That's what I got. Alrighty, lots of love. I will see you guys soon in the next video. Peace.